creek. Walk 'em up and down in the summer heat. Same old boy changing like the seasons. Country kid turning to a town right heathen. Country kid turning to a town right heathen.
Hey everybody, it's Old Man Van here. Here again in the Old Man Van Cave, the Old Man Van Castle. So I'm down here in my basement. I'm getting ready to do a 5-mile recovery run. It's icy out there. We had a couple inches of snow, then we had rain, freezing rain last night. So I'm doing that today. It is Sunday. It is the last day of week number 8 of my London Marathon training block. So really happy with my training so far. I got in an 18-mile run yesterday, averaged 8:38. My last mile was under 7:40, so my training's going really, really well. I'm very, very happy with how everything's going, and I'm really excited about week number 9. I'm healthy. It's going to be a tough week. It's going to be real icy this week, a lot of snow, really, really cold, so I plan on doing a lot of treadmill running here, and that's why it's good to have it. I have a bathroom over there, which is good. I have my bike over here. As you've seen before, I have this big fan that I'm going to use to keep myself nice and cool. And it's just really convenient to have this. I still need to do that video and go over my strength program. I wasn't able to do any strength work this week. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to get into details, but I had an extremely stressful week at work. So normally I have my rest day on Thursday. This week I had my rest day on Tuesday because I had a lot of things I had to do on Wednesday, and I just wasn't up to it. But I did run Wednesday after I got home from work. Just was too late to get any strength work in. Then again on Thursday I did a little bit of a progression run on the treadmill, so that was good. But the great thing is, even despite the stress I had this week, even despite the fact that I didn't get any strength work in, I was able to get in my long run. I was able to get in the miles that I planned on. So with this 5-mile run today, I am going to have about 47 miles for the week, which is 1 more mile than last week. So an 18-mile run yesterday, awesome, before the snow hit. And, I'll get this 5-mile recovery run in today. I've had a really good 3-week block of over 45 miles. So now I'll do a cutback week potentially, because then the following week I have a 5K race on that Sunday, running for SoundRunner Racing. So, we'll see how that works out. Then I have another 5-mile race the following week. But my training's going really, really well. I'm very, very happy about it. Now I just got to keep it going, stay healthy, get that strength work in again this week, and the sky's the limit for London. As you can see here, I'm wearing my Tracksmith London kit. I've got my shorts on there. You know what? I prefer the stripe that Tracksmith normally has. This even is just screen printed. It's not like the Tracksmith logo, which is typically embroidered on there. So, I'm struggling a little bit with the style this year. But hey, you know what? I'm going to London, so I got it anyway. So let's get this run started. I want to get it done, relax for the rest of the day, make some dinner, get this video out, and let's get ready for the next week. So today on this treadmill, I'm going to do maybe around 11 to 12 minute miles. It's just a recovery run, so it's take it real easy. My legs are a little bit sore. I'm starting out at speed of 5 miles an hour, and I don't think I'll even get up to 6 today, and that's okay. This is just a recovery run, just taking it easy, getting the blood flowing through the legs, loosening things up, moving. I did some shoveling this morning, so got that done. And this is just a good way of doing some active rest, moving those muscles, and that'll set me up for a good week ahead. This is a Soul F85. It's a couple of years old. It's, I think, the 2022 model. It's got a 10-inch screen. I don't like to use the apps on this, so I have a 10-inch Samsung tablet here, so I can watch Netflix. I could put Zwift on there if I wanted to. I can watch Netflix, Prime, whatever. So it's really good here. I don't have it turned towards my TV because where the outlet is, I couldn't kind of move it around, and you're not supposed to attach a strip or an extension cord to a treadmill. Bad news, you'll ruin your treadmill. So the run I did yesterday was 18 miles. Part of it was on the Farmington Canal Trail. There was about a 2.2 mile section that was clear. The rest of it I had to go on the side roads. It was fun. I was exploring. I was going down in neighborhoods that I hadn't run in before. So that was really cool. I enjoyed that. Sometimes, you know, just getting out and exploring on a run, the miles go by. It doesn't seem like such a huge mountain to climb to do such a long run like that. So I had a lot of fun with the way the weather's been. I've kind of had to do that the last couple of weeks on my long runs. The biggest problem though are drivers, you know, especially where you don't have sidewalks. It's just a little dicey, but I try to go on the side roads, the side neighborhoods, and that seems to be working out pretty good. So I was really happy with that. Got some hills in, happy with that as well. And that finish was awesome. 7:39, I believe it was. Now the other thing is, I'm starting to work on my nutrition, right? As the runs get real long, got to work on that nutrition. Carried a bottle with me, about 500 milliliters, I believe it was, or maybe even a little more, of water. I had 3 Crank Sports e-gels. Crank Sports has just come out with their caffeinated e-gels, so I just ordered a box of those, plus the regular e-gels. I'm going to test those out, see how they work before London. One of the things that helped me at Chicago is when I was starting to tire out or starting to hit that wall after mile 20, I found a Morton gel that was caffeinated that they were handing out. That saved me. The last couple of miles, I got a boost and I really finished strong. So having some Crank Sports e-gels with some caffeine in them, I think that's going to help me. I'll save those for later in the run, later in the marathon, and I think that's going to set me up well for a good result. So I'm going to finish this run, and then we'll get back upstairs and I'll go over the training plan. Okay, we're back upstairs. I'm sporting my new hoodie. I'm sporting my new SoundRunner Racing hoodie, so pretty happy to get that. Waiting to get my new singlets. Got a race coming up in 2 weeks, the WPLR Sham Rock and Roll down in New Haven. Outside Toad's Place next to Yale University. Looking forward to that. It's 5K. It's the second race of the Connecticut USA Track and Field Grand Prix Series, so looking forward to that in 2 weeks. As you saw downstairs on the treadmill, I just finished week number 8 of my London Marathon training, and everything is going according to plan. I had an extremely stressful week, as I said, at work. Won't go into details, but I got through it. Got 47 plus miles in, so I'm very happy with that. Didn't get any strength work just because of my work schedule, but I got all my runs in, and I got an 18 plus mile run yesterday. So now let's go right into my training plan. So here we are in the training plan. As you can see, I'm through week number 8. I got in 6 easy. Well, actually, it wasn't 6 easy. It was 5.02 miles easy on Monday on the treadmill. Tuesday, as I mentioned downstairs, was a rest day. Typically, it's on Thursday, but because of what I had to do on Wednesday at work, I just wasn't up to it. I got home a little bit late. I was just too tired. I took a rest day on Tuesday. Wednesday, I did a 7.02 mile run instead of 8. Did that on the treadmill. Now, typically Wednesday is my speed day, but because of the rest day on Tuesday, I didn't do speed work. On Wednesday, I also didn't do lower body strength on Wednesday either. Instead, I did a 5.02 mile progression run on Thursday on the treadmill instead of 6 tempo. And, it was a good little run. It was a workout. Again, it was just a very stressful week. So I just got to get the run in. I didn't get the upper body strength work that night, so no strength work on Thursday. Then on Friday, I did 7.01 miles. I was originally going to do 6, but instead I did 7 because I didn't do exactly what I wanted to do earlier in the week. So I did 7 miles, and then on Saturday, yesterday, instead of 17 easy, I did 18.03 miles. It was a steady run. I averaged 8:38 for the entire run, and my last mile was under 8 minutes. In fact, it was 7:39. So a really good steady run with a fast finish. Lastly, today I did a 5.02 mile easy run, as you saw in the video, on the treadmill. So it was a recovery run, right around 11, a little over 11 minutes per mile. So that was really good, just to get the legs moving, to get the muscles moving. So it's really important to do active rest, I believe. You know, you do want to take some full rest days, but I only take one per week. So there you have it. I have a 47.12 mile week, a very good week. I'm averaging so far over 8 weeks, 39, almost 40 miles. So I'm ahead of my mileage from the Marine Corps Marathon training a couple of years ago when I got my BQ and I got my 342. Back then, through week 8, I was averaging maybe 32 miles, a little over 32 miles. This time around, I'm averaging almost 40 miles. So my mileage is much better. I'm seeing that my heart rate on these long runs at the up-tempo pace is much lower, so I'm much more fit. So I ran a 342 back in 2022 at the Marine Corps Marathon. Right now, my fitness, if I compare to that training block, I'm ahead of the game. So to me, that puts me in the 330s for sure. Now, coming up over the next few weeks, a big question I have, because I had 3 really good weeks, all over 45 miles. I had a 15-mile run, I had a 16 or 17-mile run, and I had an 18-mile run. The question is going to be, what do I do for week 9? Do I do a cutback week, or do I do another high volume week and then use week number 10, which has the WPLR Shamrock and Roll 5K as my cutback week? We shall see. I may just pull it back just a little bit this week, depends on how I feel. If I'm feeling really good, I may try to get that 50 miles in and maybe get an 18 or 19 mile run next Saturday. For sure, week number 10, I'm going to pull back the volume a little bit, pull back the intensity earlier in the week, and really have a good 5K on that Sunday. Now, on that Sunday, I'm going to do that 5K race, but then I'm going to add some miles after. So I am planning on getting a double-digit run in that day. I'm going to do a warm-up, then the 5K, and then I plan on doing maybe 7 or 8 miles after that. So I do plan on getting double digits. I do plan on getting 40-plus miles that week. Just not sure if it's going to be a real high-volume week, because I do want to have a good race. Then on week number 11, I have the Bolton 5-mile Connecticut Cup Championship race on that following Sunday. And, again, I've got to really gauge my training that week. Those races are going to be my speed work for those weeks. So I'm not going to do a real quality workout earlier in the week, because I'll be recovering from the previous week's race. And I'm going to use those races as real tune-ups. So that's what's coming up here. And then I go into week 12, which is going to be a big volume week, going to be a 20-mile long run week. So I get into that real meat, the real meat and potatoes of this training block, those high mileage 55 to 60 plus mile weeks with 20 milers in there. So I'm getting there. We're already in week number 9. So really excited about this training block, and I'll keep you posted on my progress. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this update. Please, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, as always, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll get notified when more videos are posted. Always, comments. Any and all comments always help my channel. And also, as always, if you have friends, running pals, family members, acquaintances, co-workers that you feel may enjoy the Old Man Van Running channel, please let them know. So thanks again for your support. Thanks for following me along on this London Marathon journey. And remember, lace up those shoes and let's get out on the roads.
Railroad tracks run along the creek, walk 'em up and down in the summer heat. Same old boy changing like the seasons, country kid turning to a town right heathen. Country kid turning to a town